for many years. He was, well, 4 or 5 years to be exact. He was in his room writing at night, and he was so afraid of any noise. So he isolated the rooms, and he was so afraid of any lights and so on, and so it was kind of always dark, and he had indigo covers, and he kept smoking because he thought at that time that smoke actually helped asthma. Okay, now they know better, right? And but he continued because he knew that something grand lived in him, and he needed to let it out, like this little Madeleine experience. So, of course, the moment something is famous, then everybody wants to either picture it or use it somehow, right? And so in 1998, a series of bande dessinée or comic strips was introduced to render this experience. And this is only the first part of Cambrai. And so you see the images of how they try to imagine this, transposition into the smell and going into the past and so on. And it's a wonderful comics. And I don't know, have you ever read Tintin? So the main idea was to present Proust as Tintin, because Tintin is something very simple, right? You love this little boy with his little dog that is going around, and he's so energetic. And though Proust was not that energetic, I think by using simple features, what Stéphane Huet tried to accomplish is to take away the fear from reading Proust, because the sentences themselves are so long, but he did incorporate the sentences within those bulles. How do you call them? The legends? Within the legends? No? Bubbles. Yes, thank you. Okay. So I will leave that for your, at the end. You can look at it. And we have many, many different interpretations. So in the first, you have simply the text read to you, and you have it in English and in French. And then, and do we have time? Maybe, yeah, 2 minutes, just to show a little interpretation. It's a little film inspired by Du Côté de chez Swann. And hopefully, nothing drastic will happen. I will be able to return to this, and you see my family. Okay. Computer. Oh, now the computers are so fast. Whoosh. Too fast for me. Voilà. now we got history number 4. Who was Madeleine? I was a young girl who was in love. Okay. But you got the feeling of sudden emotion that comes to you with a sense of smell or taste. And that's exactly what Proust was showing. Well, finally, there are lots of parodies, and I'm not going to be able to show you, but again, I'll give the link to the to this PowerPoint so you can look at this. For example, a song, J'aime tellement Proust. I love so much Proust. I don't know what it is about literature, but I just love Proust. So you gotta watch it at home because unfortunately we don't have time. And Madeleine Proust, it's an older woman who does not know what's going on, and so it's a comedy show, but again, the name is not innocent. iPads. So if you have your iPads, do you all have free books or iBooks downloaded? Yeah? If you go to the Apple Store and you get those apps, they have thousands of books, and they're all free. That's the best, right? Because when you click and it's like $1.99, you're like, no, too expensive, right? You want something free. And guess what? Now you can get Du Côté de chez Swann or Swann's Way for free on both of these apps. So this is how the app Free Books looks, okay? And this is iBooks. I have them both, and I think they look wonderful. You can actually just read 1 page or 2 pages, and then it will remember it. It will make this me, and like, oh, I know. And then it will tell you time, how much time you spent on reading that, and how much time you spent waiting to read it again. And you're like, oh, that's embarrassing. But, so why read Proust? To change your life in bits and pieces. I couldn't help it, but because to read Proust in its entirety will take a long time, okay? Reading Proust is difficult, but you don't have to read Proust all at once. Reading by little pieces here and there, you can actually change your life, because what he describes, the memories, the emotions, and the connections are so rich, so profound, that it can really change your life and also change your writing style, okay? And finally, Petites Madeleines recipe. I couldn't leave you without that. And I found the best one on joy of baking. And what do we have? We have butter, we have sugar, and we have eggs, and a little bit of lemon zest, okay? But mostly butter and sugar. And I made some for you tonight, and hopefully there will be enough. But this is how you serve them. You serve them just powdered with powdered sugar, and that's pretty much it. I don't have tea for you, but hopefully you'll have your own moment of epiphany, okay? So thank you very much.
Well, if no questions, then please help yourself up front, and you can ask questions of your professor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.